Oh, hey everybody, how you doing? I didn't see you there for a minute. Yeah, here we go. So far, the rain has not stopped us from doing the harvest. Well, this is field 23, and so far we have been staying ahead of the game. So that is good. I've got I got the baler hooked up here. And we're just now starting on the bales on this field. We fished the bales over there. The stacker's got about half full. We got all the bales off of 15 and 20, all the bales off of the other two fields as well. We've sold them. We brought our total back up to 13,000, almost 14,000. So we're in good shape there. Got plenty of time on the baler. We got 4 days, 5 hours and 18 minutes because, yep, the Gray Gamer screwed it up again. I know, I did it, I own it, I admit it. I just wish I could quit it. We'll get it figured out. We will get it figured out. It might be episode 298 or something crazy like that before we do it, but we will do it. I guarantee. Well, I don't necessarily guarantee either, but we'll do our best to clean up this mess. So, yeah, exciting times. I thought about that grass wrangling. Let's go over to 15, or let's go over to field 18 and harvest a bunch of grass, rent a big harvester mower thingy with a big tipper hooked up to it. And then I thought about it. No, that's going to cost a lot of money, and we'll just use what we got. We got a mower head and a forage wagon, and we'll just do some more mowing around the neighborhood, the local neighborhood. In other words, we'll mow around our own field and stuff. So that's the idea anyway that I'm going with. So, but yeah. What episode are we up to, man? This is crazy. Time is going by. I'm going to be recording, usually I record in 3 block segments. But in the next week or so, I'm going to be upping that so that I can stockpile some videos, because I'm actually going to try and go on a little trip with Gractor. Trying to work out the details right now. He's got vacation time coming up, so he's taking some vacation time now, and of course he'll be saving the rest of his vacation time for when the little baby gamer is born in the first week of June. So, but he's got some vacation time scheduled for later in February. He's taking a week off, and he and I are gonna, I'm trying to convince him and his girlfriend that it's worthwhile to do a trip. He and I are going to try and do a 2-day trip, and you know that that's going to involve fishing. So yeah, I'm working on the details. Of course, it's going to factor in, a lot of it's going to factor in on whether or not he gets his car fixed or not. I might end up renting a car. That's one of the nice things, at least it seems to me anyway, one of the nice things about living in Central Florida, that there's plenty of rentals around for people that come to Disney World and stuff. So we'll take advantage of that ourselves, actually. And maybe rent a car. And even if the other car is fixed by then. We can leave that for Graktor's girlfriend, Lady B, I'll call her. Hope she doesn't get mad at me for calling her that. But yeah, so that she'll have a vehicle here at the house while we're gone. That's the idea, that's the plan. I'll have to let you know in the next few days whether or not that plan comes together or falls apart. Biggest factor is, and I don't mean any disrespect by saying this, but because he works hard when he works, but Grak likes his downtime. And I know he's already got it in his mind that 7 days off from work means I'm not going to do much of nothing, and I'm just going to play video games and totally chill out. Spend time with his girlfriend and little lady gamer. She's grown up, so we have to call her little lady gamer now, guys. So I got to break him out of that mindset. I got to chip away at it a little bit. And it usually works if I can say, hey, I've got it planned out and it involves fishing. Because like me, he really does like going fishing. So we're going to try and work that out. That's the plan anyway. Alright, well, we're closing in on finishing up the harvest of the barley. And so that's a good thing. We still got to finish baling it, and of course picking the bales up. And then we'll wait until we get completely done with the harvest before we check the silos again. We had 84,000 in there from the other fields. So we want to see what our total is going to end up being. Kind of looking forward to that idea. But the rain is definitely up there. Look at those clouds. So it's going to be coming, whether we're ready for it or not. Ready or not, here it comes. Gotta again turn it off, back it up, and go forward, and turn it back on. Yeah, I definitely want to get a different baler. We'll work on that. We'll get it all sorted out. It's still young. I mean, we haven't done 30 days yet, have we? Checking my paperwork over here. Let's see. 27, 28. Are we on episode 29, maybe? I shouldn't even be guessing. I'll have to fix that in post-production. No, Greg, you were wrong. We're on episode... whatever. But yeah, we haven't even got 30 days in, so we've got plenty of time to work on stuff and stuff. Right? Yeah. Whatever you gotta tell yourself, Greg, whatever you got. No. Come on. Wow. That thing just does not want to move when the baler is on, which is kind of counterproductive to the whole situation because, well, aren't you supposed to have the baler on when you picking it stuff up? So Again, not an exciting episode per se for you guys watching, but we're getting it done, and we're getting it done before the rain puts a halt to it, so I'm okay with it. And we've got 68 bales so far, or 256 total. So, again, that's good. I need to get another tractor. I was just thinking about this. I really need to get another tractor because while I'm running the baler and then I switch over to the tipper, which you know the harvester takes. In other words, it's not. I don't have enough time between harvest fill-ups to do both the hay and the baling and using the tractor on the tipper to plow and cultivate and fertilize the other fields. So I'm kind of behind on that. In other words, I should be fertilizing and planting right now on those fields. So even a small bit harvester, a small tractor is what I was trying to say, is not cheap. So, I mean, the one we own, the dude's is $50,000. That's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to the shop. It's only $25,000. Is that the cheapest one? No, still in the garage. Here. Yeah, this one here's 51,000. Now this one is 90 horsepower Hurleman for 37,000. We might be able to get away with that, but yeah, I think I'd just go with this one because it has the best horsepower and the cheapest price, which is we already own it. We already own one of them, so we might as well just buy another one of them. Is my thinking anyway. Okay, get to the end of this row, then we'll unload the harvester. There we go. So how much more we got? A couple more rows. I think this is about where he starts getting stuck as far as the harvester goes. Right over that dip over there, you see where the field dips down? Right in about that area is where he gets stuck. So I'll have to definitely keep an eye on him and make sure he can maneuver around it. Because what I have to do is, usually what I do is I cut over to the right and come back this way. And then I turn the harvester off, run it all the way up to the top of the field, and then finish up that square rectangle up there, coming from the downhill slope side. So the harvester, can handle that. So, but yeah, we definitely have to keep an eye on it. Make sure it does what it's supposed to do. Let me get out of the way here for the harvester and for the baler. Alright, now what we're going to turn this off, spin it around. There we go. So I'll stop right over here to show you guys what I'm talking about. See how it slopes down right here? Talking about the field next. Right about here is where it gets crazy. So, you gotta keep an eye on that. Speaking of getting crazy, I missed that totally. back that up. There we go. Now we'll get some momentum. That's crazy. That's crazy how to have to do that, but that is what it is. I think next time, after we get this, probably spend the rest of the week on this project, sorting everything out, replanting the fields, and all that. But I think for variety and that, I'm gonna go ahead and this next time we're gonna go ahead and we're going to plant something different on this field. And by different, I mean maybe corn, maybe sweet potatoes. We've already done potatoes once, not that we can't do potatoes again, but maybe corn, or like I say, corn or potatoes. So I'll have to look into that. Okay, the harvester's coming back. He's okay so far. Yeah, it's usually when he gets down to 2 or 3 rows left. So it's probably when he's coming and going to go back down past me, make the turn, and then on his way back up, he'll probably get stuck right there where he's at, but on this side of the harvest. So that's the thinking. Alright, well, I'm going to get to the end of this row. I'm going to check my time, see how we're doing, and then we'll make a judgment from there. Like I said, I'm working really hard at trying to keep these episodes within the 20 to 25 minute range, just because I'm doing them on a daily basis, and so I want to be consistent. So give me a second, let me check the clock. Okay, we've got a few minutes left, so let's carry on. So far we've got 86 bales picked up. Always a good thing. So the question is, if I'm going to get a new tractor, or another tractor, it will be new, but if we're going to get another tractor for handling the replanting and the fertilizing by hiring the workers, then do we buy that before we worry about getting a baler? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's what we're going to do, because that's be the most efficient, because we'll be using that tractor way more than we would, the baler. So we'll still be planting these other fields in wheat or barley. Oops, he's full. Didn't notice that. Alright, let me back this up. So that when I come back to them, I can have a run and start. Okay. Let's tab over. Show you what I'm talking about, guys. He's going to be right here. We'll ride him out. We'll ride it out with the harvester at the end here. Finish up our episode riding along with the Tipsy Drifter. And I'll show you what I mean by getting stuck. If you guys haven't been playing on this map, it's, I say it's a modified map, but it was actually not a modified, well, it was modified by a player who played the game and cut down trees, plowed all the fields together and all that. So it was actually a saved game that somebody posted. There's a link in the description, but when talking to Mike, my friend that's working on another map for me, when I pointed it out to him, sent him the link and everything, he realized that it wasn't an actually modified map. So yeah, I'm gonna take this to the silos, and then we'll tab over and join the harvester. I'm getting some screen tearing that I wasn't getting before, so I don't know why that is. Maybe I was getting it before and I just didn't realize it. Totally overshot that. Okay. Now you're just acting weird, dude. Oh, you wanted us to see the crop getting dumped. That's so nice, Gray. Yeah. Twist the tipper around so everybody can clearly see the grain going in. Yeah, that was nice of you. Alright, let's go ahead and shut that off for now. Let's tab over and see what happens here. Hey Tipsy, how's it doing, buddy? I know I'm supposed to be sitting in the seat over there, and you're supposed to be sitting here, but hey, we'll pretend you're over there now. I took over for a little bit. But yeah, you guys can see that harvester is dirty. I want to see what it actually looks like in cab when this stall out kind of happens. I'm thinking it's going to happen on this path right here, but I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, it won't be nothing new. But what we'll do is we'll edit it. We'll edit the video down, not to remove the statement of me being wrong, but we'll edit the time down so that we are going to record. That's what I'm trying to say. We will record the stall out here wherever it happens and include it in the video. Okay, so this is where he starts to make the climb. Is he not going to do it this time? Maybe maybe that's the thing. Look, Mom, no hands. Is this his last pass? Maybe it's not going to happen. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that ice cream truck in the background. He's always running around the neighborhood. And of course, with me being diabetic and lactose intolerant, I can't take advantage of it, man. I think he's going to actually finish this without getting stuck this time. And I don't know why that is, but it appears to be the case. Not that I'm complaining. Well, I am kind of complaining, aren't I? Alright guys, well I'm going to let you go right here. I'm going to say thank you for stopping by and checking me out. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it that green thummy. Yeah, the green thummy. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that little button down there on the bottom right hand corner, the little GG for Gray Gamer. That takes care of that business. And then we can move on to something new for tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow we'll be working on stuff. What kind of stuff? Well, we'll be working on getting the rest of the bales made up and getting fields planted. We will see you guys tomorrow.